Trump just deputized unelected billionaire Elon Musk's private bodyguards, giving them rights and protections reserved for federal law enforcement. USA! That means Elon Musk's personal private security detail can detain people now. That's crazy. Breaking news. Trump is preparing to... Oh my God. Every waking moment of this goddamn administration, dude. Every moment of this administration is another crisis, dude. Holy fuck. Breaking news. I don't want to hear the word breaking news any longer. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear breaking news. I want news to not break. Breaking news. Trump is preparing to dissolve the leadership of the U.S. Postal Service and absorb the independent mail agency into his administration, potentially throwing the mail provider and trillions of dollars of e-commerce transactions into turmoil. Bro, I just got a USPS job. Jesus Christ. Breaking news. Trump is live.
Governors Association, Brian Kemp, who is fantastic. Tremendous potential. I have been called by every company. Brian just told me about a big one that's going to be moving in.
Dude, that's great. These daily press conferences really demonstrate a lack of transparency. I like that you are actively the target audience for this stupidity. Yes, dude, he has a daily press conference where he just says nothing, okay? Or worse, just lies about what the admin is doing. And you suckers eat that up, dude. Oh my God. Straight up. Oh man, well, he's just talking every day, dude. Yeah, he's lying every day. It's so sick. It's additionally funny because, like, you're the one who's going to get over from this. I mean, we all are, but...
November 5th, 2024 will go down as one of the most important days in the history of our country. I believe that. We won the House, we won the Senate, we won the White House, and in the presidential race, we won all 7 swing states by a lot, and the popular vote by millions and millions of votes for the first time of any Republican in decades. It's hard for us to win the popular vote, but it's not going to be anymore because we're a much different Republican Party right now. We're really, nobody can believe what's happened to this party. It's become a big party, really big and powerful party. We won 85% of all counties in America. Think of that, 85%. Have you seen the map? It's all red. There's a little blue on the outside here, and the outside, the whole thing is like red. They won 525 counties compared to us, 2,600 counties. Think of that.
Do you think if Trump favorability continues to be goodish, then Dems will continue trending rightwards?
We should have won.
If Trump's favorabilities continue to be bad, the Dems would still trend rightwards. If the favorabilities are good, they go right. If the favorabilities are bad, they go right. They'll go right in every circumstance. If the favorabilities remain the same, they go right.
Shifted toward the Republicans, and significantly in many cases. Most importantly, for this room, we're pleased to welcome 8 new Republican governors. Could you stand up, please? Just stand up. Look at these people. Oh, I know them. I know the man. Good. Great. I know every one of them. Mike Braun of Indiana, Mike Keogh of Missouri, Kelly Ayotte of New Hampshire, Larry Roden, that's great, Larry Roden of South Dakota.
Democrats are going to be like, austerity is actually really popular. We should do more austerity than Trump. Trump is not serious about austerity. Last day has been the worst polling day for Trump during his entire second term. 4 polls show his net approval rating underwater, like the Little Mermaid. The 3 polls show a trend line showing his ratings going down. His one-time strength, the economy, is now a weakness.
For Donald Trump during entire second term in office. What am I talking about here? Take a look at Trump's net approval.
Okay, but that's like, it's a month in so far, and it's been a disastrous month so far. Are hogs still celebrating? Hogs don't know what's going on. They just, dude, you just saw one in the wild earlier that turned around and said, see, so much transparency coming from this admin. Because why? Because Donald Trump rambles into any fucking camera that will have him for 3 hours about how sick he is. These guys are not, they're reacting to shapes and colors barely, okay? Barely. They don't have any understanding of what's going on. They have no understanding of how this will impact them. Here's a well-educated hog, Jesse Waters. Jesse Waters was all for Doge until cuts impacted his friends. Need to be a little bit less callous, he says. That's, if you want to understand the hog mentality, this is it. Well, this is also it. Okay, this is hog mentality right here. But also this here.
Let me tell you a story about Chris. Chris was a guy I met at a shooting event in New Jersey last year.
Was Chris in the interview? Or this is another guy? This is Chris.
Is it a male or female?
Let me finish.
Oh,
55 billion.
I love you. And so he was a 20-year veteran of the U.S. military. He was one of these guys in one of these elite units. Killed a lot of bad guys. Put his life on the line. And now he punched out after 20 years and working for the Pentagon. And he's only been there a few months, so he's probationary. and he just found out he's probably going to get laid off. He's going to get doged. And he texted me and he said, Jesse, you know, this isn't good. I'm upset. This is really sad. And this guy's not a DEI consultant. This guy's not a climate consultant.
Dumbass. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's a vet. Veterans are also part of DEI initiatives. So he is. But also, it doesn't matter. He's just getting fired because he's a probationary employee. Oh my God. Now, of course, this is not even a leopards ate my face ass moment. It was bound to happen. It was, of course, bound to happen. And it's going to keep happening. Okay? It's going to keep happening. These guys are so stupid. How can you assume that first of all, number one, is it even appropriate to fire all of the Democrat Party voters from the federal regulatory agencies? Of course not. But even then, are you fucking stupid enough to think that they're not going to be firing Republicans? Are you that dumb? The answer is yes, okay? The answer is yes. It's Fell For It Again award every day, okay? It is the Fell For It Again Olympics every day. That's it. Yes, they are stupid. And a lot of hogs are so stupid that even if they get fucking fired, they won't even understand. That's going to be the maximalist hog position. I got fired, but ultimately it was for good purpose. They fired all the trans too on the side, and that's a good thing. And also, I got fired, but I still think it's because of undocumented immigrants. Okay? These guys are not exactly smart. They're not, and I'm not talking about the hogs that love Trump. They're obviously stupid too. But Trump and Elon Musk are not like doing this for good reason. They're not doing these mass layoffs. They're doing it because they can. They're doing it because they want to cripple the federal government, the administrative state. They want to destroy it. And then they want to privatize it. So yeah. In this period of instability, there's going to be a little bit of pain is the way that they look at it. The rural dudes at our local Fed facility still blame minorities for them getting fired. One said it was collective punishment of hardworking Americans. See, there you go. You'll always find a fucking dumbass hog. There's an endless well of depravity there, and it's an endless well of stupidity as well. Even when you go, oh, how stupid can they get? The answer is much, much stupider, okay? Much dumber.
This guy is a veteran. So when you're talking about doging people, veterans should get priority. Because if you're going to go out there and kill enemies and put your life on the line for this country, you shouldn't be in the same category as people that are doing DEI. Now,
he's a veteran. That's also DEI.
Harold and his ilk like to talk about the slash and burn corporate ethos. We just need to be a little bit less callous with the way Harold.
It shouldn't have taken an immediate friend getting fired for a person who is a professional pundit on the most popular news network in America to go, oh, maybe it's not the best idea to just fire every probationary employee. Like, it shouldn't get to this point, okay? So much of the conservative commentary, so much of conservative ideology just simply revolves around, fuck you, I got mine. It's basically being selfish as a virtue. They think being selfish as a political ideology is awesome, is based, okay? It blows my mind. I don't want Republicans nor Democrats who are working at these agencies to be fired, okay? I don't want them to be fired. Oh.